I go to Amsterdam next week. Amecon in Poland. Okay.
Yes, I know them.
Norwegian.
Yes.
And English.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's English lifestyle?
Bad weather.
Bad weather. Thank you.
Also with the Norwegians.
Norwegian together.
Yes.
Lovely. Hi.
I was going to say lots of drinking, but
But somebody said one pub. Pub connected to drinking. So.
depending on where you are, it might just be pub actually. But but yeah.
Okay. Thank you. English.
I would say stuck in traffic jams.
Traffic
but,
jam.
I guess
Because
that's the
it's
world
London
over, really.
transport. Traffic jam. Hi. English.
Things English are interested in, I'm guessing. Things English people are interested in, is that?
Yeah. English people's
Has anyone
lifestyle.
mentioned football yet?
Yeah. Somebody said football. English lifestyle. Football. Very interesting. English lifestyle. Football. Yes. 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 And pub. Work. And his comment. Picnic. Yes. It's very good. And you're Scottish.
Yes.
So what's Scottish people's lifestyle? They said English lifestyle, work and pub. What's that?
Much the same. Much the same.
Same, similar. Good, good. Right. And similar generation and picnic. Right. Now I've got the idea what I will talk Japanese lifestyle because of you. Very different. My parents, they are 77 years old, Japanese, and I came to this country, and they are the people who, in the war, World War II, because they are 78, and they were little boys and girls, the wartime. And those generations, they were not taught English, because English language is enemy's language. So those people, they don't write and speak English. And they wanted to come to England to see me. Have to make passport. And to make passport, they have to write their name in English. So first, they have to study how to write their name in English. Then, yes, now they made a passport. And in their life, first time they came to foreign country, that's England. And they stayed in the hotel near Hyde Park. And they went to the Hyde Park, and my parents said, "This is Tuesday. Why they don't work? People are sitting down on the bench and talk." And I have to answer, yes, this is London, England, and they enjoy sit down on the bench and talk, like picnic. And my parents were so surprised. Okay, Japanese, they work from Monday to Saturday in those days, work so hard, because after World War II, everything was destroyed, and atomic bomb, many people died. So my parents' generation, they had to work so hard. So they were so surprised in Hyde Park, people are sat down on a bench. Then my parents realized, okay, in foreign country, they do that. Sat down on the bench in the park and talk. So they came back to Japan, and they started, because they like English way. And they went to the park together and sat down and talked. Then the neighbor started to tell, okay, they became crazy after they came back from England. Now my parents became crazy because they did English way. So a lot of things are different. And you are here because you like anime and manga. Yes? And in Japan, bridge is very popular. Bridge. Death Note, Fruit Basket. Of course, everybody knows Pikachu. In Japan, Pikachu train and airplane, and Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z. So all the manga and Ghibli, all the Japanese people know about Ghibli, like Neighbor Totoro, Spiritual Way. If they don't know that, they are not Japanese really, because every nation loves those things. And I teach Japanese language at home, and GCSE, A-level, and university, Japanese culture and language. And I recommend my students, how many people do you study Japanese language? If you want to study Japanese language, watch Ghibli, anime. Because Ghibli's anime, they speak very polite Japanese. In Japan, there are many different ways of speaking, but Jubilee's Japanese is polite. Very good to learn. Good, good. And yes, we are talking about Japanese lifestyle. Are you English? Yes? How do you say, what's English lifestyle? Pub and work. That's right. What do you say? What's English lifestyle? Question.
I don't know, it's hard to describe. There's
Yeah.
many of them.
Many of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Different way.
Yeah.
Different people, different way. Yes?
Mm.
Yeah.
And? You too?
Yeah, it's, I guess it depends a lot on sort of
Depend on the-
where in country you are and what sort of upbringing you have.
And how about you? English? Are you English?
Yep.
And what do you say English lifestyle?
Depends what job you've got and what age you are, I suppose. And
Mm.
family's like, because it's quite a multicultural country as well, so if your parents aren't English, then you might have different cultures, therefore you might have different lifestyle, because you might be doing different things.
Yes, thank you. And the lady? English? How do you describe English lifestyle?
Eclectic.
Eclectic?
Yeah, very
Yes.
varying, but on the whole very accepting of difference.
Yes,
And so there's pub, there's also home.
yes. And
work,
here,
work, yeah.
all the English people and Norwegian, that's part of Europe. And I go to America to associate with American anime fan. And do you know what's the difference between English anime fan and American anime fan?
Americans are crazy.
I was going to say the same.
And
The
other
volume.
They're
The
louder.
volume. They're louder.
And?
They're louder.
Right. Yes. Yes, I understand. I have to say two things. One, I am in this country, UK, for 16 years. But when I was in Japan, we all have to learn American English. So Japan lost the war, World War II, and America occupied. Before World War II, Japanese studied British English. But after the occupation of America, all the Japanese nation had to study American English. So if Japanese people came to this country, their accent is very American. And that's the fact. And when I was in Japan 20 years ago, I had my school. Let's study British English school. Because all over Japan, because of government, all the Japanese people must learn American English. They had no opportunity to study British English. So I started school, let's learn British English. And all over Japan, only 2 schools in those days. And I did British teaching school. And in my area, of course, all over Japan, a lot of American. And Japanese people had no chance to meet British people. And, right, okay, we are invited by mayor and mayor's private house. And 19 are American. And 1 British man, Tom. Tom is only the British guy. And we all went to mayor's private house. And Tom asked me, could you translate my English to mayor, very polite Japanese, please? Because he knows, in Japan, if you meet the important people, like emperor, queen in this country, there's a special way to speak. And I can do this. I am the teacher of Keigo, means special polite Japanese. And Tom asked me, please do for me. And I said, yes, of course. Then I asked another 19 American people to let me do that. And they said, why? We say Bill Clinton. Hi, Bill. So I realized, okay, English people speak English. Americans speak English. But English people thinking, you've got a queen. And you have the similar thinking style. You have, the hierarchy. But American has a new, they are young country. So I just felt English and Japanese have similar thinking style. And I know East Coast Americans, I know there are very intelligent American people. Of course, they are intelligent American people. But history is different. So I attended many conventions in this country. Amecon, Kitacon, Minamicon, a lot. And what I heard from you is Japan here, America here, and of course America occupied Japan. So manga became popular in Japan. This one is popular, and this one go to America, and they change everything. And British anime and manga fan noticed recently in these few years because internet it's free and you know the real thing. So the manga anime went to America, and in America it's like censorship. For example, Neighbor Totoro, there's a scene, father and two girls took a bath together. In Japan it's so normal and important because family, very close relationship. Father look after two children, two girls because mother is in the hospital. Important scene, but in America, no. Because of censorship. In America, anime is for children. So father and two children, two daughters naked in the bath, no, so cut the scene. And another manga, it's very important, people are drinking white wine, but in America that changed to milkshake. And again, another thing, important meeting and one person is cigarette, but that's become lollipop. So you can tell, and also Sailor Moon, one episode was completely demolished because like lesbian. So they don't understand because after that one episode was demolished, then they cannot continue. What's happening? So in America, anime stories change, and you can understand Japanese people's feeling. Okay, Japanese manga artist and producer, they made this anime, and they did so carefree. But that went to America and it changed and demolished, so they felt very, very, oh, it's no terrible, it's not our work. But nowadays, because of internet, English anime and manga fan knew, oh, this is not right, this is not true, this is a real one, and you can see the real one. So I attended many anime conventions in UK, and I heard, we want to know the real, we want to get the really, really true information. And I am here as a lecturer about Japanese culture, and people ask me, Akemi Sensei, why this one happened and why? And oh, because in Japan this is a tradition, da 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 da. So I'm very happy to answer your question. For me, everything is so normal, but for you, different. And who attended my Bushido? Good. And what was your question? Something was very different? Japanese mentality. Bushido. Did you feel anything different?
Kind of. Again, it's concepts of honor and dishonor and stuff.
Yes.
But to a certain extent, similar ideas were present in Europe during like the 12th and 13th centuries.
Good. I thought so. 12th and 13th century Europe. But Japan, still, we've got it.
Still, yeah, still today.
Yes. Yes.
Whereas
Yes.
like in Europe, a lot of this vanished during the Renaissance and during the Enlightenment.
Well done. That is 12th, 13th century. Good, good, good. What did you study? You're very smart.
History and philosophy.
History and philosophy. Yes, very good. Well done. And is there any comment you had the lecture Bushido and anything common or similar in this country? Or Western country? Because I am here in England and Europe, Norway. Again, Norway got a history too, compared to America and Australia. So that's again different. And manga and anime, Japanese one, if you think about that, it's quite deep and have philosophy. But as you said, 12th century in this country, it's so similar.